Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have got some very, very interesting news here. So, as you guys can see, currently on JP, the LR Goku event is slated to go away in 2 days. Now, this is very, very incredibly relevant, and this could mean nothing, but I would say there's at least a 75% chance, maybe even higher, that this actually means we could see the next LR EZA being this LR Super Saiyan Goku. Now, that is really, really big, but, you know, people are going to be super, super excited about this LR Prime Battle Goku getting his EZA. And no matter what, it's going to be a big deal because as far as Super Saiyan Gokus go, remember, he's a free-to-play unit, right? So, like, that, everyone has access to this guy, and it's very easy to obtain him. It takes a little while, but it's very easy to get him in this day and age. But, like, if we really look at Super Saiyan, there is this juggernaut who, I mean, there's no way LR Prime Battle Goku would be better than this guy with an EZA. But, I mean, he doesn't need to be very, very relevant for the game, right? Like, there's a couple of different ways they could make this LR Goku insane. But, I mean, really, if you look at it, so you have Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, Prime Battle Goku. I'd say this guy's relevant. You know, he, of course, with the high chance to stun and crit and all that stuff he does is pretty good. Transforming Goku is still solid. But then after that, I mean, it's basically a bunch of, like, free-to-play options or mid-level options. Not really something super, super good. I feel like this guy could be a very interesting option after EZA'd. By the way, this guy pisses me off because this art of Goku, like, charging forward, they use that first when Goku fights Android 19 and 20, and then they also reuse that animation, that shot, in the Metal Cooler movie, where Goku charges Metal Cooler. Except he's not in the Android Cell Saga or on Movie Heroes. Hello? Akatsuki, can we do our jobs better, please? Like, put him on one of the two. How about that? Right? So, with this guy potentially EZing, again, in 2 days, let's look at the calendar, right? The reason this is big, by the way, they probably would save this guy's EZA for, like, a big-time celebration. Well, guess what? In, like, 4 days, JP's going to be in a big-time celebration. So, what this means is in 2 days, his event will not be available for play because they're probably going to update it in some way, right? Perhaps there will be a new stage. Huh. Okay, I literally just thought of something. Okay, perhaps there will be a new stage that they'll add, a stage 4 to the event, because I believe there's 3 stages right now. They could add a 4th stage where we get EZA Awakening Medals, right? Perhaps the stage is very, very difficult, and in order to beat it, we would need some of these new amazing EZA area units that have come out recently, right? Do they have it? Yeah, okay, so they have it up on the wiki now. The 2 EZAs that are coming tomorrow night, well, you know, or tonight, I guess, and I'm you know, my sleep schedule, don't even worry about it, right? These, Lord Slug and Goku come out tonight. Hold on, if I go to, wait, the cards, new release cards, do they have them still up here? I don't think they will they? No, doesn't, no, okay. So we did just recently get the, EZA, AGL Cooler and Int Final Form Frieza as well. Now, those 2 units are very, very good against Goku family enemies. So if they allow us to use, like, any free-to-play unit, that Final Form Frieza is going to be, like, the ideal option to run against this guy, depending upon how difficult the stage is going to be, right? And then, of course, you know, these 2 EZA units are pretty good. Like, these units are actually quite decent, quite strong. So, like, all of these EZA, like, sort of, like, free-to-play units are coming out, and it's like, why? Like, yeah, it's a good thing, right? It's definitely very good for the game that these units are getting these buffs, but is there some bigger reason? Like, is it going to lead to some event? I feel like it really, really could lead to that. Also, okay, so this is going to go away in 2 days. So on the 26th, this should go away, right? Then usually it might be like 2 days then until, like, the event might return. Now, that feels a little early to me, so that would be the 28th. So what that tells me is the Tanabata celebration would start on the 28th. Keep in mind that last year, Gohan and Goten came out on the 1st, and actually, let me pull up one more, because I believe Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I think he also came, I hate these ads, yeah, thank you, okay, I think Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku also came out on July 1st, let me just quickly double check that, but So, like, the 28th seems a bit early, but I guess they could start the Tanabata celebration a bit earlier than, we're sort of expecting. Yeah, July 1st. The last 2 units have come out on July 1st. But so let's say it starts on the 28th, right? So 2 days and then 2 days. If that's true, then that means we're probably... See, I don't know if that's true, because... So what they're telling me is that maybe on, like, the 20th... So the 25th, we would get the Twitter info? That's not correct. We'll see, because typically what they'll do, right, is they release the Twitter info, data download, and then the next night the unit will come out. So, like, if it follows the pattern it should, then it would more so be like on the 29th we get the Twitter info, data download on the 30th, and then the banner comes out on the 1st or whatever, or the 28th, 29th, and then 1st, right? Like, that's typically the way these work, so we'll see. I am expecting the Tanabata celebration to be one of the best celebrations in the game's history, because it's going to be not only the Tanabata celebration, which is typically incredible. We get the currency, which allows us to pick free units from the list of 77. Already confirmed from VJump that there's going to be Purunga Dragon Balls making their return, which is amazing. And the actual Tanabata banner itself, not the new banner. That would include the Dokkan Fest exclusive. So, like, this guy had his Dokkan Fest exclusive banner. Gohan and Goten had their Dokkan Fest exclusive banner. But then there's a second Tanabata banner, which brings the anniversary units back, and then also we'll have the new unit on there as well, right? Now, they have done this many years in a row, because I sort of had forgotten, but the Tanabata banner in 2017 had both Super Saiyan 4s on it, the OG Super Saiyan 4s, the 2 anniversary units. Then the next year, Super Vegito and Super Gogeta were on the Tanabata banner. The year after that, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, the 4 anniversary units were on the Tanabata banner. And then the year after that is this year, and VJump already confirmed that the Blue Fusions will, in fact, be on that Tanabata banner. So, we do want to keep that in mind. Again, Purunga Dragon Balls, there's probably going to be crazy EZAs, including this Super Saiyan Goku as well, right? So, if we take a look at him, it's honestly impossible to say what they're going to do, right? Now, we have previously had 2 LRs that have EZA'd, right? And, like, this Gohan sucked. Like, the first day he came out, back on October of 2017, he was basically a trophy card. Even at that point, he wasn't really good. Then they gave him his EZA, and he is quite good. His leader skill is very good. 3 key and 120% to all types is strong. He has his medium chance of stunning. He greatly raises attack and defense on 18 key, which is very good. Then his passive, he just has a lot of attack, defense. He reduces damage received if there's a Goku unit also attacking in the same turn, which is restrictive, but Goku, it only needs to be Goku, right? So, like, that... there's a lot of fucking Gokus in the game. Let me just say that, right? Now, one thing I would say is that this Gohan does need to be added to the giant category, because he literally goes Great Ape in his 18-key super attack. It's very stupid. And on that team, Gohan would not be able to activate his passive with Goku. But on Bond of Master and Disciple, Goku Family, and Hybrid Saiyan, you all can. Youth, you also cannot. Unless they would combine Youth with, like, another category at some point. Yeah, because right now Youth is only combined with like Dragon Ball Saga and then Signature Pose. Not really, it's pretty fodder for both of them. So this Gohan on that team can't really make use of the damage reduction. Now keep in mind that the way we got him, you have to beat every single stage of Extreme Super Battle Road. These are far and away the most difficult stages in the game. There is no way around it. These are the 10 hardest stages in the game. So it is very, very difficult to get this kid Gohan. But, honestly, he's super good. He's really, really good. And then the other EZA LR that we also got was this guy as part of the 5-year anniversary. Global is going to get this guy very, very soon. Judging by the release date on this, Global's probably going to get this guy somewhere around August 1st, I would say. Because remember, this guy, his EZA is part 3 of the anniversary. So you get his SSR and TUR from part 1 of the anniversary, then he awakens into LR as part 2 of the anniversary, and then he EZAs from part 3 of the anniversary. Part 1 of the anniversary is going to start somewhere in here. I think it's the 7th is when the anniversary starts. And then Blue, Vegito, and Gogeta are confirmed to drop on Global on the 9th of July. And then, again, maybe this guy, like somewhere around the 20th, is when he might get his Awakening to LR. And then again, the 31st or 1st is when we'll probably get part 3. for the 5-year anniversary. Maybe a bit sooner. Maybe like the 29th, 28th, somewhere in there. I mean, we'll see. But this guy, after his EZA, is quite good. So he's a pretty solid leader. Time Traveler, 100%, 3 key. He does raise attack and defense for 1 turn on super attack, 18 key. He lowers attack on 12 key, so both effects are good. Lowering attack and then raising defense, even for 1 turn, is strong. What is this, 30% or 33? 30%, yep. That's pretty good. Now, the only thing that holds this guy back a little bit is this last part of his passive. So he gets an extra 20% attack and defense every single time he kills an enemy. Now, if you're going through a Dokkan Fest event, this would include just like finishing off phases. So like, when you're fighting, I don't know, the Jiren fight, right? The Jiren boss, the first stage is Dispo and Topo. Taking one of them down or both of them down counts as a defeated enemy, a final blow delivered, and thus, this Zamasu would get a plus 20% attack and defense. Once that's fully built up, this guy's insane. Like, for a free-to-play unit, he is nuts. He is super, super good. It's just, in Super Battle Road, it's going to be a little bit scary with him around. And then, of course, like, Legendary Goku event. But, like, if he's able to finish phases off, he can be very, very strong. He works well with other Goku Black units. Obviously, he will work incredibly well with, like, AGL, EZA Goku Black. And then, of course, Global, another JP shaft. I mean, all JP does is get shafted these days. If I'm just being honest, I mean, that's kind of actually true. Because this guy... It never mattered until the 5-year anniversary. I'm telling y'all, this never really mattered until the 5-year anniversary. Everyone always thinks this guy's way better than JP because of this. But, I mean, honestly, it's his attack. So, on Global, he's at 18,000 attack. And then on JP, what is he at? Yeah, 16. Like, look! It's such a difference. It's such a huge difference in attack. That allows him to hit so much harder on Global. Now, the 3 keys never really mattered. Now it does, because 2 monster units drop that need key. That LR Goku Black Zamasu, and then the other unit that really, really badly needs the help is LR Goku Black. And guess what? The physical Goku Black is going to give him key. He's going to give him things like Dismal Future, Fierce Battle, Fear and Faith they both have as well, right? That's just not fair. That's really not fair. Like straight up. That's actually not fair. Like, LR Rose is going to be so much better on Global than he is on JP because the physical Goku Black is giving him... Dude, 4... So he's giving him 6 key? Like, that's... that really matters. And then, like, again, Fierce Battle... Kamehameha and Big Bad Bosses, like, look how insane they are together. Because he does have Kamehameha as well, right? He does, yeah. That's nuts, man. Yes, that's really big. I mean, this needs to be rectified. Like JP needs to get this guy. Like, that's not fair. Because LR Rose is, probably one of the top 10 best units in the game, but especially on JP right now, you just don't have a running partner with him, right? Like, Global's got one. This guy works really well with him, so that's going to be huge. And then, of course, you get him through the EZA area right here. This I thought was pretty easy to beat. They allow you to use a lot of very good units, including, like, LR Vegito Blue. I mean, this Mai's been around for 500 years, so is, like, this Vegeta, this Trunks, this Goku, this Zamasu, this free-to-play Trunks. Like, this is not hard. If you're a brand new account, sure, it could be difficult. And then, like, you have to use this guy, but, like, this Zamasu is physical. So, like, this is easy. This is not hard at all. Now, this LR Goku, if he gets an EZA, what is he going to look like? Honestly, I don't know. Here's what I would prefer they do with a guy like this. So, he's not going to be better than Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, no matter what, right? But what if they built him specifically against a certain type of opponent or on a certain type of team so that he becomes just, like, literally like a top 5 unit in the game when in those conditions, right? So, like, maybe it's like if there's 5 other pure Saiyans on the team, he gets, like, 200% attack and defense or something like that, right? Like, I know that's incredibly limiting, but, like, well, actually it's not, because pure Saiyan Goku family Super Saiyan Kamehameha, that's easy to do. Last Resort, not so much, because, I mean, it's led by the fusions, and, like, you're going to want to bring Cooler on there and stuff like that. So, like, that's where Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku would be better. But, like, if they did something like that, I think that would be very good. And, like, that's the best way they can, like, because Super Saiyan Goku, like, okay, so we have the one from the Android 13 movie. We have this guy who, I mean, kind of doesn't really fit anywhere, because it's like, he uses a Super Spirit Bomb from the Buu saga, but, like, you know, I don't know. Some of his art, like his SSR, is from, like, the Frieza saga, so, like, he's kind of, like, out of place. Like, honestly, I think they should probably just slap him on the Buu saga myself, but not really a big... I mean, he needs one of them, right? They got to put him on one of them. Buu saga, I think, considering he uses a Super Spirit Bomb, would be the optimal choice, I think. So then they could also make it to where he's just, like, super good. Like, what if, against Majin Power and then Lineage of Evil enemies. So, like, well, I guess Lineage of Evil is Legends. It's Wicked Bloodline here in Dokkan. So against Wicked Bloodline and Majin Power, this Goku does, like, guaranteed crit and 50% chance to dodge or something like that. Like, that's what they need to do. Because they still need to do Goku from the first Broly movie, where he does this sort of, like, Spirit Bomb punch. You know, whatever energy he gathers from Vegeta, Piccolo... Gohan, Trunks, like, you know, that Goku needs to be here. I mean, Bye Guys or Instant Transmission Kamehameha Goku from the Cell games has to be here. Honestly, like, Goku from the fight with Frieza on Namek needs one as well. Like, Super Saiyan, like, and then even the fight against Cooler, in the first Cooler movie. Like, that's, like, an iconic, that, to me, is, like, almost, like, the coolest Goku ever is, I guess, outside of, like, Ultra Instinct Goku. Because, like, you know, he kind of, like, heals the bird. He's Super Saiyan. And, dude, that scene is so good. Because Cooler's like, oh, damn. Like, what's going on? And then, like, Goku, like, looks up and stares him down. And then, like, teleports up there. And Cooler punches Goku in the stomach. And Goku just doesn't move. Like, he's just like, you think you really get off on killing people, huh? Like, that's... as soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna go watch that scene right away. Goku dominating Cooler. Like, that deserves, like, an LR. So, the best way for them to do this, where all of these Super Saiyan Gokus can be released and be good, is you make them good either on certain teams or against certain enemies. I know it sounds restrictive, but, like, I feel like that's what they have to do. I love what they did with the Int Frieza EZA area and then the AGL Cooler EZA area. They restricted them to Goku family category enemies, but they made them gods against Goku family category enemies. That's what they should do. So, I am all in favor of, again, against Wicked Bloodline and Majin Power, just make this Goku, like, I don't know, 150% attack, guaranteed crits, 50% chance to dodge, guaranteed additional with a 50% chance to crit, I don't know, something like that, right? And then you go up, you know you're going up against one of those enemies, and then this is a free-to-play option that's going to be insane. And again, what I think they could do here is they add there is 4 stages. Oh, I'm stupid. That's right. That's right. They add a 5th stage, stage 5, and you just make it, I think they should make it super difficult, honestly. Just make it really hard, but make it only usable by free-to-play units. And then, you know, as also, like, sort of a consequence of making it really hard, they make this guy super good. That, to me, is the best thing they could do. Giving this guy an EZA is huge for the Tanabata celebration. This is a very hype thing. I love how Dokkan is force-feeding us free-to-play EZA units. That is a very, very good thing. You know, the 5-year anniversary is very mysterious, how they only did the 2 EZA areas, and it just felt very barren in terms of, like, I was expecting them to do 2 traditional EZAs. I thought we would see, like, either Blue Vegeta or Rage Trunks get an EZA, or AGL Rose. And then I thought, like, God Goku and God Vegeta from the Broly movie, you know, the STR God Vegeta and then the Tech God Goku, I thought they could EZA as well. And they didn't. But now, you know, before and after, they've just done a million EZAs all over the place. So, I mean, Dokkan definitely knows that EZA is, like, the smartest, best thing it's ever done. And it's really continuing to push it, which is very good. So, let me know what you guys think of my ideas. I mean, for leader skill, just make him, like, I don't know, 3 key, 100% of stats is probably fine, honestly. They could give him a dog shit leader skill. That doesn't matter. Just make the rest of his card good. And the other thing, too, he does need key from his passive somehow. So maybe, okay, against Wicked Bloodline or Majin Power, he also gives himself, like, 10 key. Like, because this guy's gonna struggle, right? The only key link he has is, what, Family Ties? And Golden Warrior. So, you know, we need ways to get him key. Just restrict him against certain types of enemies, but make him a god against those. I'm telling y'all, That is the best way to go about this. If they just make him okay against everything the whole game, then he's forgotten in 5 minutes. If they make him a god in some situations, then he's relevant for a long time. That's how they need to do it. Let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all next time.